Set 76395, Hogwarts First Flying Lesson, is a Lego Harry Potter set. It comes with 264 pieces, 5 minifigures, is for the age of 7 and up, and was released August 1st, 2021. It retails in Canada for $39.99 Canadian, in the US for $29.99 US, in the UK for £27.99, and the rest of Europe for €29.99. So, front of a box, we have the Lego logo and the Harry Potter logo on the top left. Top right has the Wizarding World logo, and below that are the Chamber of Secrets, Wrong, Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry, and the Half-Blood Prince Hermione from all across all the movies there. The information of the set is on the left side, and below that is the Lego Harry Potter 20 years anniversary logo. We have a picture, we have the warning for the choking hazards to the left of the movie, of the picture of the actual movie characters. Basically that warning that due to small parts, if children 0 to 3 accidentally consume them, or even children older, there's a potential choking hazard, so watch out for that. To the above all of that is the picture of the main set, with all the mini characters and the front facade of the set there. And between the 20th anniversary logo and the choking hazard warning, there is the list of minifigures. So you have the Golden Anniversary Professor Quirrell. There is Madam Hooch, Draco Malfoy, and Neville Longbottom. The fifth figure, as I listed at the beginning, is actually the statue up above. That is a full minifigure, so it is counted as one. On the back, the sort of right section, you have a giant picture of the set. Shows the back sections of the set in a different configuration than in the front. You also have a little crate with all of the Quidditch supplies there. Above that all is a picture of Neville Longbottom chasing after Malfoy, who has the Remember Roll in his hand. To the left of that shows a section of castle where you can actually have it so that it looks like Neville is like rising into the air on a little clear piece there. Below that it shows all the modular sections. So there are 3 main castle pieces and then 2 roof pieces. Below that you can check out other products at thelego.com/Harry Potter. And below that it shows that there are 2 collectible wizard cards, 2 random tiles included. So I can't wait to see what I get on this one, and I'll probably have gotten duplicates again. On one side is the choking hazard warning in 2 other languages, along with the Lego logo and the set number. On the other side is the Lego logo and set number, along with the 2 collectible wizard tile cards in 2 other languages, and it shows the Professor Quirrell exclusive minifigure along with exclusive anniversary minifigure in English and 2 other languages. The top of the set shows where the components were made and distributed, along with the set name in 2 other languages, along with the Lego Harry Potter 20 years anniversary logo in 2 other languages. Lego logo and set number on the left side, and on the right side the actual size indicator is the Madam Hooch minifigure. And on the bottom is the Lego logo and set number, the Harry Potter logo. You have the LegoLife.com app advertisement there, along with the usual recycling, trademarks, and UPC information. And this box is a taped box, which I like to see, but it's sort of weird that Lego just... So the previous one was the Infinity Gauntlet, which had a punch tab thing. So, punch the tabs, pull the side off. An 18 plus set had a punch tab, and yet this one, which is a children's set, has, is sealed with tape. It's just, I don't understand how Lego decides these things. If it's a certain type of box is just done a certain way, but it would be nice to see it go more along the lines of the age group. So here's the set. You have 2 bags labeled 1 to 2. You have a sheet of 5 stickers, and you have a pair of bent instructions. And why I say you will probably find one if you get it is because if there's bent instructions in a set, then they're usually bent in every one of the set. So I could probably buy 10 of these sets, and every one of them would have bent instructions, which is a shame. The inside has a advertisement for the Lego Building Instructions app, which you can download on the App Store, Google Play, and a Tencent store for China. Tencent store. Bags. Interesting. Bags 1 will get you the 2 main tower type sections of a set, along with Madam Hooch and the Golden Anniversary Coral. Bags 2 will deal with that middle section with the door, and that will get you Neville Longbottom, Draco Malfoy, and the 2 anniversary tiles. The back has 2 pages of parts, and it has... Okay, so it has a page on the wizard tiles. There are 16 total. There's a silver Albus Dumbledore, a golden Albus Dumbledore and Severus Snape, with a bronze Godric Gryffindor, a golden Minerva McGonagall and Gilderoy Lockhart, a bronze Salazar Slytherin, a golden Maxine, a bronze Helga Hufflepuff, a golden Bertie Bott, Jocunda Skies, Rowena Ravenclaw, and Garrick Ollivander. Still has that typo. And for Fantastic Beasts, you get a gold Newt Scamander, Serafina Pikiri, and Nicholas Flamel. On the physical instructions, at least in North America, this won't show up on the screen, but the Rowena Ravenclaw and Garrick Ollivander, on the physical instructions, the Rowena Ravenclaw has the Garrick Ollivander tile as pictured, so there are 2 Garrick Ollivander pictures here, even though one of them says Rowena. So that's an instruction typo. And the other side shows 3 of the other sets: the Chamber of Secrets, Fluffy Encounter, and the Polyjuice Potion Mistake sets, and it shows you being able to put them all into a giant set. This set is also modular and will be able to fit in there, but just looking at it, I think it's going to be done poorly. So for packaging, I'm going to give it a 3 because of the bent instructions. Instructions should never be bent, especially considering the fact that they fit in there perfectly fine. They just should have never been bent in the first place. And with that, to build. Okay, so here's the set. You get a few extra parts, including a golden wand, a couple wands here, maybe a sword if you're lucky. Two random tiles. I managed to get Gilderoy Lockhart and Salazar Slytherin. I have never had those before, so it's actually nice to be able to get something that's different. I think I have like a couple duplicates of stuff already, and it's just been annoying. So minifigures, you have the golden Professor Quirrell here. He's on a 3x4 with a middle row of studs. Base plate here, that's gold. He has gold pants. He has a print on the gold torso for the normal Professor Quirrell robes that he has on, but it's all gold, and on the back is 20 years Lego Harry Potter. He has a golden wand, and he has his normal face, and this is the best part, they have the Voldemort on the back of his face typeface on this one, all in gold, and it's great. And he has a gold turban. Madame Hooch has dark blue, sort of a royal blue adult legs. She has a royal blue, is there anything on the back? Yeah, a royal blue torso piece with a print of her uniform on it on the front and back. Black arms, and she has very orange nougaty type hands for the gloves she wears, a beige wand, a brown broom. She has her normal face, sort of serious face, and a sort of smirking face with her flying goggles on it, and she has gray, very spiky hair on. You have Neville Longbottom, who has black child legs. He has a black torso with a Gryffindor uniform print with a little black hood on the back, and it's a robe with a clasp on the front, Gryffindor colors again. He has a brown broom, and he's holding his Remembrall, which is double-sided. It either shows white smoke or red smoke for when he's forgotten something or, doesn't have that problem. He has his normal face along with a unconscious sleeping face, which I think is pretty cool there. And brown hair on. Little short brown hair. We have Draco Malfoy, who has black child legs. He has a black torso with a Slytherin robe print on it, with a little black hood on the back and the clasped cloak on the front section there. He has a dark brown wand, a black broom for the Nimbus 2001 that he gets, and he has his normal smirking face and his angry face on the back with his very short blonde yellow type hair. So for exclusive parts, Madame Hooch's torso print, her head print, and the color of hair is completely exclusive to this set. The Remembrall, the headpiece with the Remembrall print, is completely exclusive to the set. And for the Quirrell, the torso, the head, and the turban are a gold color that it has never been before. The torso mainly for the print on the front, along with the head being, Quirrell head being gold, and the turban being gold. That's it for exclusive parts. And for the set, it is rather... So the front of the set looks fantastic. You have a little lantern here. The crests over here. The top of it has the little flying section, so you can have all three of the characters flying around, which is cool. You have the bottom one right here, which just flicks right up. It is very hard to see because it's a clear printed piece, but where my finger is, it is flicking up like that. You have a thing on the back that you can push to do that. The door opens up right at the front here. There's a little lantern on the top of the middle section and the statue on the top of the left or my left, your right, I believe. Yeah. So this section here with the statue, on the inside there's a barrel and there's a crate, black crate in here with two little bludgers, a beater's bat, a quaffle, and a golden snitch piece. On the other tower, you have the trophy room section, so it has a little... it has like a quaffle in there, a little gold statue, a couple trophies on the top, and it has the crest with the Gryffindor thing that you see in the awards that you see in the first movie with the James Potter on it. And that is that for the set. For the set, I'm going to give the build a 2. It really wasn't an interesting build, mainly for the fact that while you do... learn some interesting things that you could do, so you can go from a narrow base to a sort of, or a narrow base to offset it near the top. It was sort of neat. But, these two on this side are pretty much identical, other than what is in place in the interior. These are practically twins. And the fact that this is, instead of being on this side is on this side, the little... clear parts here, they're just twins. There is no real interesting building stuff because you're basically building it twice. So yeah, build is a 2 because it was just a rather disappointing from my side. A child, it's probably a little better for them, but from mine, I'm personally giving it a 2. It's really not that interesting of a build. Play, I'm gonna give it a 4. There is, interestingly enough, and quite a small thing, quite a bit of play. You do have Golden Coral, if you can even add him into the play there. It's really just a collectible. But you have Madam Hooch, Neville Longbottom, Draco Malfoy, and you can have them flying around on the pieces. You can have Neville fall off and, you know, Draco grab a Remembrall and fly away. You can have Madam Hooch or even Neville chase after him. You know, you can have Neville hit the statue, you know, snag on the statue right there like that. You have to use the hairpiece, but you can have it done and then have him, you know, fall off onto the ground and hurt himself. So there is quite a bit of play from the flying lesson in here. You have the trophy room, you have all the Quidditch pieces, so you could start like a tiny little game there. So play gets a 4. But display, by itself, display gets a 2. It's okay. The exterior is actually very well done, and I would even say slightly better than some of the other more expensive Harry Potter castle sets from 2021, which is really weird for me to say that. This is probably this is, I think, tied for Polyjuice. Yeah, tied for Polyjuice for price, but it's a better exterior than that one. Even though I found that one slightly a little more enjoyable to build. But yeah, this is just, the display isn't really that good. I wouldn't put it on the shelf. This is going to look good when you combine it with a castle, which I'm going to show as soon as we'll figure out how to do that properly. But that's really the only place that it's going to look good in. And the value is, I'm going to give the value for what you get with pieces. What was that again for pieces? 64 for price. I'm going to give a value of 3. Really, the only value in this set, as far as I'm concerned, is the Madam Hooch, the Remembrall that you get with this, the Coral, and the 2 collectible tiles, if you even care. So value is getting into, because there's really not a lot of value in here. Piece to price is not good. No matter where you are, piece to price isn't, well, other than the UK, which it's almost there. But other than that, no, piece to price isn't really that good. And these are the only characters that, really 2 characters and 2 tiles are the only thing of value. So value is a 2 for this set. Value is slightly increased when this happens. And before I get to what makes the value great, also with this set, you have it in the different modulars, so you can stack stuff like this to make it, you know, really neat. The only issue is that you're always going to have a roof left over, and even though they add a piece so that you can add it to the bottom, it looks stupid, realistically. Like, having this down here, it doesn't look good. So I think that they really dropped the ball on modularity with this set. I don't think they did a good job on this at all, and that it most certainly should have been handled a lot differently than it was with this set. But again, that's just my opinion. I just really don't think that they did this. Did I do that wrong? Yeah. I just really don't think that they did well with this set as a modular piece at all. So this is what would bring the value up in, or at least justify really buying this set, is to adding it to the existing castle or modular castle sets. The Chamber of Secrets, Polyjuice Push, Mistake, and Fluffy's Encounter, which are all in here. And then you have the first flying lesson here. It actually adds a little bit of interesting bit here. If you keep it in the original form and don't tower it so that you have a roof piece left over, it actually does look rather good here. I actually do like this. I do think it gives it some good, it does add something to it, because whereas before it's just, giant castle, then you have a little bit here, a little bit sort of adds a bit to it. But this is where the real value comes in. When you can add this to the castle, you expand upon it more. I do want to see Lego come out with more sets and stuff to add to this in the future. I think it would be really great to see this be able to expand, like, upwards by a lot. Like, if they were to add more like the, if they were to add more like Fluffy's Encounter and the Polyjuice Potion Mistake to, because they don't come with roofs, so you can just keep building this up higher. I think that would look really cool. This set is mainly for people who need to have every Harry Potter set and want to collect the Golden Anniversary sets. That's really the only people who need it. If you're collecting all the castle sets, then sure, but this really isn't a good display piece. The Harry Potter sets do add a sort of unique thing to add to a Lego city. If you had a medieval section, then getting every single one for the castle is a must, but getting this individually, I wouldn't recommend it unless you need to collect the anniversary figures. And with that, I will see you all next time.